I was a high school teacher and I went to college and I worked so hard since I was young. And all I knew is how to go to school, work hard, and be able to obey to rules and regulations or instructions given by your boss or given by your employment. But guess what? That has never been the way to success, and nobody teaches you that because they don't want you to be successful. If they only teach skills that are applicable. I want to give you an example. So when I was a teacher, I looked at the curriculum and the things that we taught kids, and I have no problem with education. Education is good, but let that education be of value so that somebody can go to change their life. We were not teaching kids skills and knowledge that can impact them positively in form of adding real value on employment. So you realize that what a job does is that a job gives you a skill, or a job gives you ability to follow instructions, whatever it is, right? And this case happened one time. I had my cousin passed away. I had to go for the burial of my cousin. First of all, I had to borrow permission, which is one thing I don't like. And then number two, I had to, besides borrowing permission, when I was on my way going to my place of work, I got a phone call. And this phone call came back and they said, I need to go back to my place of work because I was needed and I was needed urgently. So you can imagine when I'm on my way to go to my place of work and then I have to come back and I miss my cousin's body. It really disturbed me so much in my head, in my mind. Because how comes that we can only be able to follow instructions? You know, the only way to make it is by following instructions given to us by the bosses and the people who are above us. And that doesn't have to be the case, right? So why I started an online business and become an entrepreneur, it's not because I have a foundation or a background in business. I don't have an anchor in business. I don't have anybody, literally nobody, who can be able to teach or anybody who showed me any business skills. But I realized that when I went to school and worked so hard, what I learned was the skills. When I started online entrepreneurship, it's not easy. I promise you, it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It takes time. But the time it takes is worth it 10 times, 100 times to start an online entrepreneurship rather than going to a job. That's why I say I'll never go back to a job. So 3 reasons why. Number one, you have to borrow permission to do the things you want. So this means you're not your own boss. You don't have your own schedule because you have to follow instructions. Number two, you have to work way too long hours to get nothing. I work 12 hours a day by teaching job. Every single day, Monday to Saturday, missing out moments with my loved ones. And then number three, the reason why I'll never go back to a job is because that I don't like the fact that I have to get instructions to do everything you want. If you want to go for a vacation, it has to be approved by your boss. If you want to go for a burial, the boss must approve. You have to borrow permission for everything. Those are the 3 reasons why we need to do that. So if you're watching this and you are like me, and you're like, I don't like a job, I don't like the fact that I have to borrow permission, then I think I can go to help you. Just DM me interested or comment interested and follow this page.